always wanted to do medicine. I was actually really heartbroken when I found out that I won't be able to do medicine. There was too much competition in the UK, but a family friend introduced me to SME, and that provided me with a really good alternative to doing medicine.
I first encountered SME through my brother, who studied in Romania and applied in 2014. Through talking to him and through his encouragement, I attended an open day in Westminster Hall in August. It was very last minute, but I just needed a few bits and pieces to put my final decision through whether I wanted to study abroad or not. After discussing with some students and graduates who work in the UK, I made my final decision that I wanted to study dentistry in Romania.
They've been helpful in the first thing when I applied to them. They told me straight away, here's a list of documents, this is what you need to do. So I got the documents, they submitted it for me, and they did everything from the registration and to get me to my letter of acceptance. It was a very quick and efficient process.
Iasi city is one of the most affordable cities in the whole of Europe, I think. Standard of living is great, houses are great, social life, there's cinemas everywhere, everything's really close together, close to the university, close to your home, transport's great, the food's great.
Living in Iasi was actually a beautiful experience. The first thing I noticed was the weather. There's a big contrast from the UK weather. It's really nice and warm there. The next thing is that there's the people there. It's quite a student city, so the people that are there, a lot of them are students, and I can interact with them, speak English with them, etc. I also met people from loads of different countries. I learned, their cultures, etc. So it was a good learning experience for me.
So the course, the medicine course in Iasi, Romania is actually quite unique in the sense that it's actually module-based compared to the UK ones, which are not. So you get to actually be in a small group of classes, so your learning is actually supplemented much better because you're in small group classes, and the so the staff-student ratio is much better. So maximum you're in a class of, say, like about 12 to 15 people.
Yeah, one aspect of the course that I found really interesting and useful was that it's got, you learn clinical skills really early on. I actually learned it in my first semester. That actually increased my understanding, and because it gives hands-on experience, it also gives me a lot of motivation for the course as well.
One of the best aspects of studying dentistry in Romania is that it is 50-50, so half is academic and other half is clinic-based learning. So it's not just sitting there in front of a textbook in lectures, you're more involved physically with interactive learning and learning how to do things through action rather than just sitting back and listening to lectures.
The lecturers are brilliant. They actually care about the students, they actually care about your learning, etc. And outside of the classroom, I can either get help from my fellow students, or I can get help from the lecturers. I can actually get in contact with them. They've got really convenient office hours, and the actual course content is structured really well as well, so it's really easy to understand.
As a young woman, moving out of the country, out of your comfort zone, is a very difficult thing to do. And I understand both the parents and the students' concerns regarding this situation. But because you want to follow your dreams and you want to pursue a career in dentistry or medicine, whichever you prefer, then you should pursue this. You should move to another country. You should do what you need to do.